Hey guys, welcome back to my Zoom video series. In this video, we're going to go over how to create a meeting and then show you the options when you're in a meeting in the mobile app. So to create a meeting, you need to be signed in. You need to have an account, which you can make in a free account. I do have a video based on the different types of accounts you guys can get. One is free and the rest of them that you can pay for. Um, to do so, once you sign in, you get this big red new meeting. Click on that, and then you get this window pop up. You have two options: video on. So if you want the video on, which by default is turned on, but you can turn it off when you start a meeting. That way your video is not on. Also, use personal meeting ID. So when you create an account, everybody has a personal meeting ID. Um, but I really recommend don't using it because for security reasons, because every time if you don't use it, like right now it's turned off, when I hit start meeting, it's not going to use that ID. It's just going to be a random created meeting that Zoom has. So every time you create a new meeting, it's going to be a random meeting number. Um, I know that may be confusing sometimes, and if you want to, you can use this personal meeting ID to make the same meeting for every person. So if they want to join in, if you're doing a couple days a week. I know my friends do some classes and everything. They use the same meeting ID. So I mean that feature can work for that, but I mean just to be more secure, I recommend not using it. But again, that's your choice. So you can turn that on or try to leave it off. I'm gonna leave it off for this video, and then you're gonna hit start meeting. So it's gonna just join in, and here. Now turn off that. Turn off that. I just got that little pop up just because I'm recording, so it's kind of conflicting with my audio issue right now. But now, if you guys see my previous video on the settings, there is a safe driving mode on this feature because it's not on the mobile form. If you guys are driving and you want to continue the meeting, all you have to do is just swipe over to the left, and you'll be in safe driving mode. I don't recommend this. I mean, you can keep this on if you want to listen to, but if you want to speak, it looks like you have to hit the tap speak. But I mean, that's still, you have to reach up and tap your screen and tap and hold to speak. So I would just say, if you want to still talk, then stay in here and turn your video off, and then just leave the mic on, and you can talk like you're talking on a phone. But I don't recommend using it while driving. But I'm just saying this is how you can do it. That button here, you can turn off the speakerphone, or it'll be on speakerphone, or turn off the sound. You can end the call still from here. So if you need to, you can end the call here. But to end the call, so that's that. So just like the Zoom app, if you wait a couple seconds, all these buttons will go away. It'll just show the whole meeting. Um, so I have that turned on. That's for the speaker for your phone, so you get sound, or you can mute the sound if you need to. You can turn the meeting back on. Up here, you'll see this little check mark here. This looks like a little shield. Um, that's the indicator saying that this is a secure meeting. If you need to find the link to your meeting and you're in a meeting already, all you have to do is tap this, and it will show you your name and the meeting name. The meeting name of what's your account name and the meeting. It says that your meeting is encrypted. It shows your meeting ID. Again, if it was a random number every time, the meeting host, so it's going to be me or you. Password. It'll be a random password every time. And again, passwords are case sensitive, just so you guys know. Below that, I'm going to skip the invite link for a moment. You're going to see participant, which is a participant ID. And that is the participant. If you need a participant ID number, that's your ID number. Now, if you want to invite people and you're already in a meeting and you want to invite people, all you have to do is hit here. You just have to tap, or you have to press and hold, and it say invite link is copied to the clipboard. That means the link has been copied, and you can paste it into your email, your Facebook, or your text messaging platform, anything, and and then you can paste the link in there, and people can join the meeting from one of those methods. Again, you are connected to the Zoom Global Network data center in the United States. So if you guys checked out one of my the other video based on the settings, there was a thing where you can actually change your region. So if you want to be in like Europe or something like that, you can actually change your region, and that's where it will show you guys. So there's that. And then you're going to swipe down to get away from that. You can tap above it to get away. You have the end call button up on top right here. If you hit end, it should pop up right here. So you can say end meeting for all or leave meeting. So if you hit leave meeting, it's going to leave the meeting, but the meeting's still going to be open, and it's going to be open and go and give the host to whoever else has the ability to become a host. But if you hit end meeting for all, it's going to close the meeting out completely, and everyone's going to be leave the meeting. Down here again is very similar. Mute, start video, mute and unmute. You can start video that way. Share screen, which I'll make a separate video on that. You can check out your participants if you have any participants, which is only me right now. But you can invite people from here, which you can just hit that, and then you actually can choose what app. Since you see copy, link, invite, you can do that as well, and you can actually share it through any of these apps here. You may have different apps too that it will allow to share to as well. Here you can hit mute all. So being the host, you have the ability to mute everybody. So if it's getting too loud, many people are talking, you can mute everybody, and so that way people can hear you as you are presenting. You can do the more option here. So you can, it looks like you can clap or wave your hand with this or that. With that, you can do thumbs up. You can disconnect audio. So this is a good way to, if you're having audio sync issues, just similar to how the PC, you can click that little arrow and go to disconnect audio and then reconnect audio device or whatnot. You can click that, and this is the same function there. So if you hit that, disconnect audio, it will ask you to reconnect, and that way you can fix any sync issues. You hit chat, it's going to bring you into the in-room chat, so you can start chatting to people and see what's in the chat. Meeting settings, okay, you can go here and it's going to bring you to the meeting settings. Okay, so here we go. So you have the ability, if you're here, you can lock the meeting. So if once you have so many people done, all the people that you need in the meeting, you can lock the meeting so no one else can join. You got the waiting room turned on, which is fine. You can turn that off if you want to. And if you do turn that off, people just join in without you giving permission. The waiting room is they have to wait in the waiting room until you enter the meeting or until you admit them into the meeting. You can share your screen, allow participants to share a screen. I have this feature turned off, but I'd rather have the ability to turn it on, and so I have some control of that. So you can just tap that, turn it on, and then anybody else in the meeting can share a screen. But if you turn it off, nobody else besides you can share a screen. You can say chat with everybody, so you can have it set to who you want to chat with. Rename themselves. You're allowing people in the meeting to rename themselves. You're allowing people to unmute themselves. You can turn either of those features off. You can change meeting topic. So if you want to change it, you can change the name of the meeting. You can play join sound. So if someone joins or leaves, there'll be like a little sound. So it kind of reminds me of like if you guys know the AIM sounds, like the old AIM, like door close and door open sound when someone would sign on. A general, so you can mute upon entry. So if you check this off, anybody that joins the meeting will be automatically muted. Show non-video participants. So that pretty much means that if they don't have a video on, you still see them unless you turn it off. Show names when participants join. Okay, so some of these are the same options in the regular settings menu. But show name and when participants join, again, you'll get like a little ding and with a name pop up saying they joined the meeting. And you can turn that feature on or off. So there's that, and then wow, okay, that's a lot less. So I'm gonna make a separate video on how to share your screen. So that's the last option, what we're gonna do here, and that's pretty much it, all the buttons. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me or comment, message on my Facebook or comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.